Hello everyone, welcome back. Happy 4th of July weekend. It's getting really hot here in Southern California. So today we are going to discuss favorite Beatles B-sides. I've compiled a list of 10 of my favorites. So let's start it off here. And number 10 is the song She's a Woman, flip side of I Feel Fine. The first time I heard this song, I believe was in the movie Help as a child. And Eleanor Braun, one of the stars of the show, was playing it on a little tape player underground while the Beatles were being surrounded by tanks. But that was the first time I ever heard the song, and I remember being drawn to it right away. I love the full-on just driving rhythm of the song, Paul McCartney's belter voice, little guitar solo in the middle, I think by Harrison, but just a great tune. Great tune by McCartney. This is coming at number 10, She's a Woman, the flip side of I Feel Fine from I think this is late 64, I believe. I think it's December 64, correct me if I'm wrong. Coming in at number 9 from Help again is the another Paul McCartney song, I'm Down. They played this a lot on their 65 tour, ending the show. If you've ever watched the Shea Stadium show, they end with a rousing version of it with Lennon going nuts on the keyboards. This is, in my opinion, one of McCartney's finest vocals. I like McCartney when he's like ballsy and he's just belting it out, you know? Like Why Don't We Do It in the Road, those kind of songs. I love those kind of belter McCartney songs. But one of his best right here, I'm Down, flip side of Help, coming in at number 9 on my favorite Beatles B-sides list. Coming in at number 3 is one of my absolute favorite early Beatles tunes. In my opinion, it should have been on the Please Please Me record as it was recorded during that era or time. And it is Thank You Girl. And I think, too, this is one of the earliest Beatles songs I ever heard, too. My brother and sister playing. We had this single laying around the house. And I always was just drawn to it. It was just such a great melody. I think some versions have the harmonica version, some don't. I like the one with the harmonica version. Great Lennon vocal, great melody. Coming in at number 8. Thank You Girl, flip side of Do You Want to Know a Secret? And I guess also this was meant to be the A-side, but they didn't think it was hit-worthy. And I don't know, I think this would have shot to number 1 personally. But Do You Want to Know a Secret was relegated to the A-side and Thank You Girl B-side. But I still like Thank You Girl better. This is coming at number 8. Coming in at number 7 is one of my favorite early Beatles ballads. It's the flip side of And I Love Her. And I Love Her I love too. But If I Fell is just great. I've always loved those harmonies by Lennon and McCartney. They're so young, they're so pure sounding. Great melody. This was featured in Hard Day's Night during the period where Ringo's pouting. They're trying to cheer him up. But I've always considered this one of their early greats. If I Fell, the B-side to And I Love Her. Coming at number 6 from the same film, and I think this is equally as good as the A-side. The B-side, I Should Have Known Better. Flip side of Hard Day's Night. I Should Have Known Better, to me, has just one of the most amazing melodies, a lot of twists, a lot of different parts, and Lennon's vocal, when he reaches that high part on his vocals, so good. Also love the harmonica. I think it's just a great, really well-written tune, and I think it's as good as the A-side, or if not better. So this is coming in at number 6, I Should Have Known Better, flip side of A Hard Day's Night from 1964. Number 5 is one of my absolute favorite Beatles songs, and I was watching this video a while back, counting down the most played or least played songs on Spotify, Beatles songs, and this was unbelievably in the bottom 10, but it would be in my probably top 15, and that is the I Don't Want to Spoil the Party, the flip side of 8 Days a Week. I think this is probably one of my favorite Beatles A and B side singles. Just excellent. Nobody really talks about I Don't Want to Spoil the Party. And even 8 Days a Week, nobody really talks about, but I think they're both just awesome songs. And I love that country flavor on I Don't Want to Spoil the Party and the guitar sound. And you could tell that they're kind of moving into new direction on that song. And another just great Lennon vocal. And this is coming in at number 5, I Don't Want to Spoil the Party, flip side of 8 Days a Week. Coming in at number 4 is one of my favorite George Harrison songs, relegated to the B side of Lady Madonna, the song called The Inner Light, one of his great Eastern type mystical tunes. This is, I think, one of the last ones he wrote in that vein in the Beatles catalog. And I think it's just fantastic. Lennon and McCartney come in at the last part there for a little vocal harmony. Love this tune. It just really takes me somewhere. The Inner Light, flip side of Lady Madonna from 1968. Number 3 is one of the great psychedelic tunes of the Beatles. Well, not full-on psych, but I'd say kind of half psych, would you say? There's psych touches throughout, shall we say. The song Baby You're a Rich Man, flip side of All You Need Is Love from 1967. This just screams the summer of love. Baby You're a Rich Man. I guess it was, I don't know, depending on what you read, it was written about Brian Epstein. I'm not sure. But just an amazing verse melody that starts off with it. That strange little instrument that starts it off. I think Lennon's playing. I think it's on a keyboard, but I'm not sure exactly what exactly it is, but it's so cool sounding. Great chorus. One of the greats. One of my favorite Beatles songs. This would be a top 20. Baby You're a Rich Man, flip side of All You Need Is Love from 1967. Coming at number 2, and it's hard to believe this was actually a B-side, but I Am the Walrus, flip side of Hello Goodbye. I don't think Lennon was too happy with this being relegated to a B-side, and I don't blame him. It's one of the Beatles' most revolutionary songs, great psychedelic tune, one of my favorite Beatles songs of all time. Kind of like Strawberry Fields, you hear something different every time you listen to it. There's so much going on. It's so unique. And I remember Lennon saying that this pretty much started Electric Light Orchestra's entire career. And I have to say he's probably right on that. So I Am the Walrus, coming in at number 2 of my favorite Beatles B-sides, flip side of Hello Goodbye. And my number 1, without question, is the flip side of Paperback Writer, and that is Rain, one of the first psychedelic songs to hit the top 40, along with 8 Miles High by the Byrds. And again, another revolutionary song, backwards stuff going on at the end with Lennon's vocals. I guess they recorded this at a regular speed, slowed it down. They have a version of that on the Revolver Super Deluxe box set. Would have been cool if they included this too, this song on Revolver. Would have made an even monumental album sound even more monumental, Bill. But this is one of my absolute favorite Beatles songs, probably top 5, top 10 even. Rain, the flip side of Paperback Writer from 1966. So thank you very much for watching, everybody. You have a good one. Take care. Bye-bye.